But let's start with our star, and we find the last 24 hours was still quiet, but with a slight uptick in flaring overnight. Still nothing big, but the larger sunspots appear to have begun turning back around, with the first of those groupings reaching the incoming limb yesterday. As the bigger filaments leave the Earth-facing position, it's apropos that the sunspots return. The first of them is that bright active region coming in from the left, just a touch north of the solar equator. It isn't the only sunspot group visible at this time, but it became the most active one the moment it got into view of our X-ray flare monitoring satellites. We will also be watching the development of that larger sunspot group up there on the north. Folks, this is about what we're seeing in the media. Red painted maps of July temperature marks, along with the claims it was the hottest month ever. Interesting that as we come to the actual data, even the qualitative map, which is certainly red washed as well, is able to show some blue areas below average, which were absent from NASA's maps. But then we'll come to the quantitative maps, and boy, it looks different, doesn't it? Several of these blue areas are completely eliminated from the other map. All but Antarctic cold is eliminated from the NASA map, the first one we saw, and this is how you sell a paradigm to the world. Interestingly, both of NOAA's maps show record cold at the corner of the Beaufort Gyre. This is one of the things we expect to see as the release begins, which would then spread towards Greenland and the North Atlantic and then chill most of the world. So two key items here. First, what they are showing the public is a bit misleading in terms of global temperatures. And second, there are starting to be recognizable signs of the Beaufort Gyre release happening. We will, of course, be keeping close watch on that in the coming months.